But exactly, it's exactly it, dude. He was never president. He was born in Kenya.
You know what I was gonna say? I was gonna say "What's up" and then the F word just to ruin that challenge. You know, I was like, For those of you wondering, we're gonna try not to say the F word, and we know we're not gonna make it 5 minutes, but we're gonna try. We're gonna absolutely try this time.
I think it's possible.
On another episode of the Body Wrong Podcast, gentlemen. What's up?
Not much, man.
You know,
just wearing this really sexy jersey right now. You know,
EGLES.
ELGES.
Your mayor rules.
I thought Pride Month was
that?
in June.
Oh, she was asking if you guys are the losers. The losers.
You know what? It's honestly, you guys are the only reasons why I would ever support the Chiefs. Like, honestly, like,
Hold on. I have to ask you this, Euban. Okay, so I watched Schottenheimer's press conference. How bad did it make you feel when he said that he was going to model Dallas after Philadelphia? Did you feel?
I actually didn't hear that. So that's.
Oh, you didn't? You should definitely watch it. No. And I hope I ruined your night.
It's all glory holes, dude. It's all glory holes.
Apparently, it's all glory holes. Apparently, he said he's going to model their rebuild and your team like the Philadelphia Eagles.
Honestly, I didn't eat this evening, and now it looks like it can continue. I will not eat for the rest of the day because that is this. Oh, dang it! A minute and 49 seconds.
That is crazy, dude. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
Philly just makes me just absolutely, again, they should grease up more light poles during the whole year. They shouldn't just stop now.
Someone is on life support from falling off of a fucking light pole, by the way.
He died.
They died?
He died.
They died.
Yeah, he died. And honestly, the world is better off.
The world is better off.
We all learned a valuable lesson. Did you see the guy shooting a gun in the crowd?
He was from Canada? Oh, so he doesn't count, bro.
Yeah, Canadians aren't even really people.
Just shows you how bandwagon that fan base is.
Oh, come on.
They can't even do it right. Canadians suck. They can't even climb a street pole, right? Kid was 18.
Let me find the Schottenheimer drop so that you can hear it.
No, I know. Honestly, did you guys know that actually I went deaf? It's a strange thing just happened. It's instantaneous.
The AIDS kicked in.
It did.
We're a mile outside of Vegas when the AIDS kicked in.
No, I did. I got a text message from my friend asking about the glory holes and everything. And I was like, "What?" And he goes, "Have you not seen this either?" And I was like, "No, I've been busy." And he just like, "Bro," he's like, "Jerry Jones at it again." I was like, "Of course." And I was like, "We're not even really like truly in the off season, like starting for everybody yet." And I'm like, "I already just want to jump off a bridge. I'm not loving
What would it take for you to switch teams?
I can't. The oath that I have to this Cowboys team is I can't do it. It's unfortunate. I don't like it at all.
It should be easy for you to switch teams because you're not from there.
Nope. Can't. And it sucks.
Yeah, you're a transplant. There's got to be rules for that.
You're trans.
You're part
I think
trans.
I told you guys the reason behind this again. I think before one time.
Something about Vegas sucks or something.
No, it's unfortunate. So, no, I think that. Oh, that is the excuse that I use. But no, actually, the truth of the matter is, I had a brother that passed, and
why you got to do that to us?
That's why I just say the Vegas thing, and then everyone busts it out, But yeah, so I swore to him that I would be, unfortunately, a Cowboys fan, and ever since then, I'm glad that he died. This is the terrible. This is the worst.
I was just gonna say, God damn, now I feel terrible.
You shouldn't. He put this curse on me, and honestly, hate him for it. Absolutely.
His name was Zeke Wackenoff.
Yeah, so do you guys want to know how terrible and why my hatred runs as deep as it does? I grew up a Chiefs fan. So
You
yeah,
could be happy right now.
exactly. And guess what? I was a Chiefs fan when they're like 2-14 and when they were never good
And they
at
gave Matt
all.
Castle like a big contract. Joe Montana went there when he
Yes.
was on his last leg.
Yes. And so now that they're good, it's like everyone's like, "Hey, aren't you excited?" I'm like, "Yeah,
Wait,
it's really cool. This is amazing. I love it. This is awesome."
Am I wrong? Did Montana not win one when he was there?
No, he went to so he got injured in the AFC Championship, I believe.
Yeah,
Craig,
did
I
not
think,
win
came
one
in for him.
But
Yeah.
like
So, yeah.
I do
Odell
have a
Beckham.
new thing. I'm doing a new thing where, and I told Burley this yesterday, where last week on every podcast, I wore my Eagles 2017 Super Bowl hoodie. We won. So this week, Devontae Smith's jersey all week. Next week will be something else Eagles oriented on every podcast, including my own. I am wearing so T-Dog calls Devontae Smith Little Butt because he literally is like a stick figure. He's got these two little butt cheeks. I did not know that was your jersey. Yeah, that's my jersey. I am. They call him the skinny reaper.
You're like the brontosaurus of your version of the Land Before Time. Littlefoot, huh? Little butt.
Oh,
huh?
I love
I
him.
got it.
There's a little something there. There was something there, guys. I was waiting for it.
Someone out there is gonna laugh. It's probably not us, but it's okay. Someone will get it.
Swing and you miss. That joke was brought to you by Jordan Peterson in the 12 Rules for Life. This right here is a thickie, and he uses a lot of words that I keep having to look up as I read it, like loquacious virtuosos. That means a really good talker. He could have just said really good talker, but he said loquacious virtuosos, and that made me upset.
I've heard loquacious before, but I've never heard virtuosos like used in a sentence.
Loquacious, I think I went to school with her in the 4th grade.
For sure. Tell me y'all remember
Martin Luther King Boulevard.
That's right. I think
Tell me y'all remember that song, Shaniqua Don't Live Here No More. Do you remember that song?
Yeah.
Shaniqua Don't Live Here No More. Shaniqua Don't Live Here No More.
That and Blowjob Betty from Too Short live in my head religiously.
So, can we talk about the elephant in the lift today? Because we talked about it yesterday, and T-Dog's pissed off about it. She's so mad.
She should be. She should be.
You even said you should be. Yeah, I mean, look, for starters, why didn't she just get a bigger lift?
Because she planned it.
Jumanji.
She's so bad. She's angry.
She was already recording.
Did you see that front pussy?
Oh, the vajumic? Yeah, it's bad.
That torta?
Oh god! How
It
much
looks like
cheese
it looks like took a bag of potatoes and like beat it against another bag of potatoes and then stuffed it in her pants. That's
Or
what
like
it
a
looks
whole bucket of chicken.
Sausage.
Oh. Could you imagine the smell? Me and Burley we looked at a picture of her, and there's a Febreze plug-in on the wall, but it's like in the most odd place you could buy. Like it's literally like 80% up the wall and crooked.
It's sitting sideways, as they say.
That is every time I see this, she looks like a deflated kangaroo, like in the front. I don't understand it. Like that's just I don't know. Like it's and like have you seen?
There's
the
no
actual video?
pouch that bitch fits in. Not one marsupial is trying to let her sit in their pouch.
No, it looks like
It's
how
like
when the
marsupial
kangaroo has
lift.
a baby in it, like that lump in the front looks like she's carrying a young Joey.
Well, like we were laughing because she's like, what did she say, Burley? She was like, well, my friend's got it. Was it a Benz? My friend's got a Benz, and I fit in that fine.
Okay, hold on. Why is she talking like a white girl?
All right. Well,
Let's do it how she did it. You guys did it.
You guys know that I don't have a very good accent here.
We only speak in truths, and you know what? We are the realest of the real. Max, give me that accent.
In the truck?
There's pictures of her that Lift is going to use of her sitting in this giant truck that she's taking over.
How long till she drops an N-bomb?
Not on air. Not on air for sure. They said, how long till you drop the N-bomb?
Oh, yeah.
Never.
Oh, never. Of course, never. Oh, no, never.
Never.
She's like, unless that Mahomes gets us again.
Yeah, that half breed.
Jesus. Rocking it down. What are we at here?
Because of Native Americans, dude.
We're just
It's
going to start
different.
from 10:10 and just call it
We're
good
at
on
10.
that one.
Yeah, we're at 10 minutes. All right, start cutting it here. Name of the episode. No, you didn't ruin it. Burley did.
Because I said the F word.
No, oh no. You've been said the F word like 30 seconds into the episode.
Yeah, I lost already. Yeah, that's dude, so this Lizzo in the lift is honestly just it's crazy. Like I
Lizzo
don't
in the Lift is a great Disney cartoon. Like Beauty and the Beast.
That's what it is. That's
Like, look, here's my thing, right? I feel bad, like, if I'm going to the airport and I have two, like, things of luggage, and I didn't order, like, a bigger Uber. Like, I ordered just a regular one.
Hold on, send you a picture.
She's sending me a picture. But I feel bad about that. She is literally 4 luggages plus. And she's trying to get into a Toyota Camry.
yeah, she should have got that Uber XXXXXL. That's terrible. She
How much does a Camry weigh?
I mean,
about 2 of her. Like that's
I'm gonna venture to say because she was 497, so 500. Let's call it.
was it 497? Was it 489? I think is what I saw.
Do you think
It's like-
it weighs?
You know she lies, so it's 50 pounds more. If she said 490, you know it's 540 easily.
Easily, dude.
All right,
Her
so-
poor legs. We saw those, dude. It was so bad.
I didn't see
Yes.
legs.
Oh,
All right, hold on. T-Dog
got
sent me a picture. Now it's a little grainy.
Ow. Well, hold on.
no,
It's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's
Yeah, why is that green?
I don't know. So I'm gonna post it in the
I like how it went
Instagram.
from,
Okay, settle down, prostitutes.
Oh, I can't share the ding. I'm not signed into Instagram on here.
What are you
Hold
trying
on.
to do? What do you want me to find?
Hold on.
I sent it in the Instagram.
Better one. You're using pictures of her
I don't even know what's going on
that show how long
Just let her know.
Oh God,
that-
this picture's way too small. Okay, we can't.
Wait, I
Oh,
thought
it's his wiener.
Can we just put her on mic already?
Yeah,
I
at this
know. We
point.
need to just have her on the show. She just doesn't want to be.
No, I'm sorry. But
Put the
I'm
bird
so
on.
pissed
That's
off.
we'll just have like it's always sunny. She'll be D.
Yeah, we're gonna make you D on the show, babe.
You
Be like,
stupid.
you dumb.
Yeah.
Oh, God, it makes me so mad.
Almost threw up. Yeah.
Alright,
So
it's not-
Linda's going to show her in larger cars that she can't even fit into.
Ooh.
there you go.
No,
There's the
no,
Febreze.
You can't fit into the car.
How much
She's
to
really
lick
mad. Look at the Febreze. Look at it.
Stop talking about the Febreze.
Come on. Look at it.
Nobody cares about the Febreze.
We do.
How is there
Are
a
those
uti-
McDonald's
like
shoes?
Hold on. She's short as hell. Look at where the handles are for the
No,
closet.
What are you showing?
She's a real short, fat bitch.
She's a milk dud. She's a Rolo.
You can't write that down.
You just like gay girls doing this so you can see her in the larger cars.
I said it. T-Dog's finally like, oh, that is like a really weird place for Febreze thing. I was like, I know. That's why I keep talking about it. Makes no
No,
sense.
you search the cars that she's been in, that she posted.
No,
and
but
there's
we're
some-
just-
they're huge cars that she still can't fit into.
Look at those legs.
Those lawyers, dude. Look at this dude.
Oh, they have never. They just got out of law school and said this is the first case we're gonna use, and it's gonna be this giant black woman.
She
Who
looks
you-
literally ass backwards. I made it funny. I did a good one. That was a good one.
It looks like someone photoshopped an ass into her pants.
Oh my god.
But
I had to do
oh
a
my
quick
god!
boogie check just to make sure that you didn't make me just spit something out here. That was
But for real
Jeez.
though, like, why did she order a bigger car? Like, that's so disrespectful.
Okay.
it's almost like it was
She
intentional.
Was planning it.
She's also a rapper. she was doing it for a promotion to get some publicity.
She did get a lot of publicity, so I'd imagine people are probably looking her shit up. That is
How big's that bush, you think? She's a big old woman. That's a big bush.
She's not shaving at all, bro. That thing's probably like what's the shit with all the gators?
I'm imagining lots of, because of all the folds, I'm imagining lots of ingrown hairs and skin tags.
Skin tags, yeah.
Ugh! And like pussy cheese.
Dude, just
now I'm hungry again.
our skin. Oh, I can't say that. It was going to be really rude. Just know that.
It smells it just wafts of KFC.
Just
Write
smells
it down. What time is it?
all her pants down. It smells like canes.
All right.
Just with the cane sauce, it's dripping. Cane sauce dripping from her cunty cane sauce.
What about that?
Again, when you get canes, you gotta butter
They're
both
sitting in the
sides of that
trunk with
bread.
the dog.
That is just top tier stuff.
How about
That's not an
that?
amateur
How
move,
about that
man.
one?
I'm telling you.
can't even
Somebody
fit
told me
in the
about that.
trunk.
Life changing.
Hold on, can we get I'll pull it up again, but I need to know what her nails look like. We already know that she cannot wipe her own butt, but if she has long nails, that means they're just caked full of shit.
Well, we established this, remember? They use like that pole to wipe their ass, and they like,
Oh, that's right.
yeah,
You
yeah.
think hers is like a pimp cane? It's like,
like a
bedazzled.
bejeweled
Yeah, bejeweled.
poop scoop.
I got my poop scoop. Ooh,
I got my poop scoop. Scooping my poop.
You don't know what they do.
We do. We looked this up.
What do you mean by they?
600-pound leg.
Oh, here we go.
You watch it like I do?
1651.
Here we go. Here's
she just drops a hard R. Just,
1838.
you know what I mean.
I'm absolutely obsessed now because I want people to understand this is not a Broncos jersey. It's freaking Bobby Boucher, baby. This thing is sick.
I wonder
$9.
if I got that ad because you.
Absolutely, you did, and you're welcome because now you're also going to get. I was browsing through. They had Al Bundy and Polk High. They had.
I would like a tweeter.
I see that one would be cool. I haven't seen that one yet. So I have Banks from Mighty Ducks. They had that jersey.
Ooh.
That one
What was the
sick.
coach's name? Balboa? Not Balboa. What was the coach's name?
Bombay.
Emilio Bombay. Get a Bombay jersey would be sick.
Oh, the little jacket, Coach Bombay, but he was a trader in D2. Don't never forget.
You kidding
but-
me?
Was it
He's
D2
not
or was
a
it
traitor.
D3?
He's not
Which
a
one was it
traitor,
that he
dude.
went down?
That was Knuckle Puck, dude. Go f yourself.
Hashtag
he
never
went to-
forget.
Never
Team
forget, dude.
He was fraternizing with Team Iceland.
He was on Rodeo Drive. There ain't no damn rodeos around here.
Such a good. Goldberg had it rough there for a little bit.
Oh yeah, Goldberg. A little. I mean, you can't get child actor money and not expect to do a little meth.
I have some friends who are
NBLs.
putting their children in the acting industry, and they just got back from their little trip, and I was like, "How much money did you spend?" He goes, "Man, surprisingly, like a lot." And I'm like, "Shocking! That's wow!" And I was like, "Did your kids get diddled?" He goes, "Man, stop! No, they didn't." I was like, "Were they ever away from you an extended period of
It's
time?"
like,
He goes, he's just like, "No," and I'm like, "Yeah, they were."
you know, did kids get diddled? No, just like over the clothes stuff, huh? You know, just like
one of them has a contract now, and apparently, and I'm like, a Diddy
Yeah.
contract, and I was like, all right. I was like, when I see that you're driving a new vehicle, and I assume everything's paid off, I'll contemplate it myself. Let me know.
paid for.
So,
paid for with adult cum and child tears.
So Euban, did you ascend to your throne on the school board or what?
No, so there's the vote's not until April, and there's one guy I cannot stand, but I still don't think I'm gonna do it. I really don't. I don't want to.
I don't
for you,
understand
bro.
why you guys keep wanting to add things to y'all's lives. I'm trying to like take shit down.
Yeah, I'm also like a president of a whole bunch of associations too, and I don't like that either. It's not fun.
What are they called? Knights of Columbus?
No. The big one, the name is it's a hotel lodging association. It's so stupid.
Oh, you do what are they called? The lodge.
double
Those
dildos?
lodge people. Those lodge people that wear the buffalo heads.
No, that's not that's like Elks Lodge. or
Yeah,
whatever.
Elk Lodge, dude. I would
That
join
would be
one of
much
those. Let's
better.
be honest.
No, I'm also on Kiwanis or whatever. I gotta get join that one. I'm on it's stupid. Just it's boring stuff, but I hate it. And a lot of people are like, "Why are you in this? Like, you're not really professional." I'm like, I know. I keep telling everybody the same damn thing. Don't get it. Don't get it at all.
People, are you do you go looking for these things, or you just don't know how to say no?
I don't think he knows how to say no.
I don't know how to say no.
I always wanted a chick that didn't know how to say no.
I feel like it's they always ask him after he's hit it a couple times, so he's probably like, and he's too slow to say no.
Dude,
It's more too slow to say no.
you would have been so proud of me because again, I can't say no about this, and this is what reminds me. But I got so hammered at that AFC Championship game, dude. It was insane. The seats ended up being pretty cool. I didn't have to pay a thing except for whenever I got there and got some beers. I was like, "Hey, man, I'll get some tall boys." And I was like, "All right." I was like, "Can I get 4 of them?" And the lady's like, "Yeah." That was like $78 or whatever. And I'm like, I said, 4 not 40, ho, what's up? I was like, what? I was like,
Yeah.
I want 4. But so I couldn't say no to that. So I ended up getting those. And I was like, well, we're going to drink anyways, whatever. But as I get there, these people are trying to ask me to take their picture or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm actually a professional photographer. And I just keep hitting my hand. And I'm like taking these pictures. And there was 4 guys. And I'm like, that's going to be a good grinder profile for you. And he goes, hey, you.
Jesus Christ.
I was like, you guys enjoy it. And my friend's like, damn it, I knew you'd be a dick whenever you're over here. I was like, I don't give a shit. But these 2 ladies.
It is expensive as fuck to do anything. We went to the Tom Segura show, and the lady, like, you know, we had club seats. I bought seats for my buddy, so they were like $400 tickets. I bought them for $200 because he had a work thing, and he knows I love comedy shows. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, well, for one, once you go club, you can never go back. It's like getting first class on a flight. You can just never go back to being a peon. So we get there, and there's the bar. You get the private bar for just a club area. And, you know, me and her were like, let's start with liquor, right? And, you know, she said, do you want a single or a double? You know, the answer's always a double. And I looked at her, I'm like, it's a double. Like she's an idiot. It was $64. And it wasn't a double. I mean, at least the drink wasn't. It was like in a normal cup. Hers was strong, whatever.
Tip?
Yeah, and I gave her, she was making fun of me. I gave her, I think, $5. And she said, you gave her $5 or $6. It was 10%. I'm like, yeah, she didn't do anything. It was $64.
Oh, 100, dude. Yeah. I
I'm
think
not
I told
tipping.
you tip lower than that whenever I was like, you fuck that. Yeah.
That lady who gave me the 4 tall boys, she opened all of them. And then,
That's it. That's all they do.
And then she tapped on the screen and it says tips. And what I don't understand either now, this whole concept of why are the numbers not in ascending or descending order? Why are we mixing them up? I know. You for doing that shit. I don't like that stuff at all. I look at it. I looked at her and I go, ha! And she just goes, I just put my card on there and I was like, you got to be out of your mind. And I was like, no way I'm giving you a tip for that.
But
No.
they know that there's enough people that will go up there 4 or 5 times a game to get more drinks, and then they will tip every time.
Yep.
I want to know what the percentage of those people get those tips.
Too damn high.
Dude,
Damn high.
I mean, I spent way more than I thought. We moved to beer after that because like a tall boy, a 24 ouncer was only, but for 2 of us was $30 or $31, something like that.
Did you say only?
Compared to the $64 that I spent.
It has nothing to do with price. It has to do with how long we can sit before we pee.
All right.
Hold on. What was
There's
this
an
girl
element of
math?
pee math
We
involved.
drink more in a beer before we have to pee than an actual drink. So
Yes.
That's why we moved.
Yes.
That
You've been said girl math.
That's my reason.
Lady brains.
For me, it's about being able to.
For you, it's about money.
It's about money and being able to sip on something for a lot longer and just relax. Whereas
what they lack in platters,
Me,
they
I'm
make
not-
up for in logic.
like she's chugging hers and she's like, I'm getting another. I'm like, maybe you should get a beer.
Yeah.
Maybe we should move to a beer.
That's me. I want to enjoy something longer and get more bang for my buck. Like that's the ultimate goal on anything, you know, and just and That's why I was like, oh, at least the tall boys will be decent. And it was outside, so at least I can keep it cold. But
Yeah.
not worth a pretzel and a Sprite was like $40.
Yeah, we didn't eat, which we kind of wanted to, but then like once the show started, it kind of we didn't really think about
there
it.
was no
But
good food.
there wasn't. It was
Dude.
cheesesteaks and like popcorn and pretzel bites, and
Do y'all get tired of
For
everywhere you go, you're
$20.
just surrounded by greasy ass sandwiches with shaved meat in them?
yeah, basically, basically.
Is that
And
why you
there was
guys are
like
so
chicken
angry?
and Pete's fries, but oh yeah, I mean we're angry probably because our cholesterol, like mine, is very high.
Hey, did you?
I probably need to be on cholesterol medicine.
Max told me about this. Did you know that remember that Packers fan that got ripped on by the Phillies or no, by the Eagles fan the other day? Did you know that was all like stage shit, like provoked?
Yeah, he made a GoFundMe for his followers or whatever to send him to the game, him and his wife. And like in the post, it's like, I know I'm gonna get heckled and blah blah blah, but I'm gonna represent the Packers. And like he said all this shit, and people were like, okay, so you were basically, and he's like an influencer, like he was basically trying to fish for like a viral moment, and he got it, and he ruined that guy's life. Now the guy shouldn't have been saying the shit he was, because it obviously.
No, hold on.
However,
he likes his team. He gets a pass because every one of our teams has one of those guys.
yeah, I mean, also to be
I
fair,
know some of yours, even they are twats.
I hate every single one.
also
You know-
to be fair,
To be fair,
the guy's wife was a fat. So I mean, it's not like he was like telling a lie. he was telling the truth. We're just
she
not gonna
also
say it
could
out
not
loud.
fit in an Uber.
That's outrageous. That is a terrible comparison. She was not that big.
She wasn't that fat. She wasn't. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. But I mean, let's be honest. Like that guy's life, he lost
Pull
his
this
job.
bitch up.
He was on Barstool for being like his life he's destroyed. But apparently there was another side to that where he was saying like that's not like you only had like his side. Yeah, I shouldn't have said what I said, but he was actively like provoking that shit, and he had the camera up and was ready to go.
Allie Keller, I found you, slut.
I found you, slit.
Okay, this is clearly not her. She's too attractive. Allie Keller, Packers. Let's
She
find
probably definitely
this.
has you blocked, I would imagine already. So that's probably why you can't find her.
Yeah,
She's
dude.
been warned about you.
She's not attractive. I'll give her that.
I will certainly give her that bone, which is nothing at all.
Yeah, dude. She. How do we know she's just not a pathetic like that guy told her? You know,
See, look.
this guy rules.
I showed T-Dog what you did to my picture, you dickhead. I was like, this is what Yuban does at work. Photoshops my face on a retarded Phillies fan.
I got paid good money that day to do that. That was nice. That was a good work.
It
day.
was good. I laughed. It genuinely made me laugh. But, like, I can picture you trying to cut my head out of a random photo and like trying to get it perfect so that you can place it on this guy's face.
It's very easy to do. You know why? Android user here. I can just click this little bad boy and it's stylus, bro.
You get the stylus.
Drawing across that face was so damn easy. And it automatically, as soon as I was like, I did mess up a little bit. I was like, but it automatically goes to your shape. And it lassoed it or whatever it was called. And I'm like, yeah, boy. I was like,
have you guys ever seen the movie Mars Attacks?
Yeah.
Damn it. T-Dog says I have the Mars Attacks head. And she's been making fun of me for years for
Can
it.
you pull your?
I'm not pulling my teeth. Like, you can see your brain. I'm like, shut the f up.
Danny DeVito's in that movie.
I forgot Danny DeVito's in that movie.
Martin Short, dude. The all-star cast of that movie is nuts. Jack Nicholson, Glenn Close. You know, everybody's in that movie.
Wait, hold on. Are you just saying these names off the top of your head because you know the full cast of Mars Attacks?
I love that movie as a kid. Yeah,
He loves that movie.
yeah. I watched that movie a lot as a kid. Yeah,
And you know what? He's like, honestly, man. He's like, I wasn't gonna hang out with you, but once I saw you, this
yeah.
is the
You
reason why we're
reminded me
friends.
of my
Like,
childhood.
You reminded me of my childhood because I
like-
really love that movie.
You bring me so much comfort. Like,
Yeah, dude, look at this. Jack Black's in that movie. A young Jack Black.
We may need to rewatch. We're gonna
Pierce
rewatch Mars
Brosnan,
Attacks
Michael
this
J.
weekend.
Fox, Annette Bening.
Why don't you tell them where we're going this weekend?
So you guys are gonna call me
Glory hole.
a nerd. We're not going anywhere with a glory hole, but we're going to a card convention on Saturday.
What kind of card?
You don't. It's a lot of cards.
No.
is it magic? Is it magic? Is it
It's
magic?
Pokemon. It's Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
So and Burley knows this. I'm starting a collectibles business. I've been actively buying and
No, he's
basically Pokemon's like basically it's like active gambling. It's like a casino. You're opening it, hopefully hoping to get a card that's worth, $1,500 or whatever. But I actually just sent a couple cards off to get graded that are probably worth around a G-ish. 4 cards worth $1,000 total.
You picked them.
We have an argument here about who opened the packs because T-Dog helps
Who
me.
bought the pack?
I bought the packs. I bought all of them with my money. You used my credit card. She's basically my pack mule. So like she sets like a target, because she's not working right now. So she'll go to Target and Best Buy and like all these Michael's, like all these Five Below, and like send me pictures like, do you want any of this? I'm like, no, I don't want any of this shit. It's not what I want. But yes, we're going to a card show this weekend, so it should be interesting. I'm letting my inner nerd loose, boys.
Dude,
I cannot wait.
I do
I'm
not.
getting her wasted.
Cannot wait.
She's gonna be wasted. It doesn't matter.
Dude, I've been to Comic-Con like 5 times, dude. That is like my favorite shit. And they have cards there usually too. My friend now, he doesn't open the cards. He buys all the boxes and then resells them to people like on the East Coast who are struggling to find them and everything. He goes, I bought a box for $40. He goes, somebody in Jersey bought it for $96. And I was like, well, holy crap. And he goes,
Dude,
oh,
you can make
easy.
a shit ton of money.
Oh,
Like
and
legitimately.
like since he's a Chiefs fan, he got all of the rookie Pat Mahomes years of these boxes and stuff like that, and he has a whole bunch of rookie cards that he's sitting on. And he goes, dude, he like bought a whole bunch of Kobe after he died and like resold them and everything. I'm too lazy to do it, but it does look interesting.
It keeps my like I can like do it. I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't think I have ADHD, but
Oh, you do.
It's full blown autism, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely on the spectrum at this point. But like
Tasha has downs.
Yeah, she's got full down.
Yeah, T-Dog is definitely downsy.
We definitely
established this. So, but like,
She says definitely like Rain Man. Definitely established. Definitely established.
You guys had a whole episode about it. I know.
we need part
like,
2.
Yeah, I know. I mean, dude, I put the card, I organize all the cards because it's got the numbers on everything. Like I scan it. There's an app. I paid like $60 for this app where it uses AI where you scan it. It looks at the card and then it puts it in in a spreadsheet. So like I can, once I'm ready, I'm going to launch the store soon where I can just upload a spreadsheet. It'll upload every card I have and then I can start making sales. I already have all the shit.
So that's a real thing. I've seen that on TikTok Shop where it like scans it and it's like putting in it like almost like it. I was like, is that a Pokédex? Are they putting this in a Pokédex? I'm like, no way. Is that like?
Yeah,
but,
yeah. It's.
I downloaded the app.
I'm not gonna do.
Yeah, there's a couple different apps that allow you to do it. It's not perfect, and like some are better than others. Some automatically scan. Mine doesn't. But I think that the features are better for the one I'm using. So like, you just take the picture, it finds it. There's going to be a lot of weird. I'm sure they're probably selling some of these photos with my feet in them because I'm like taking the picture and my foot's in it, you know?
Yeah, you take it from her. She knows. You got to hide your feet. That's worth money.
Should I take every picture and it'll have like part of her nipple in it?
That's the move. Yeah. It's worth a little more now.
Well,
they're like, oh, this card's worth $372. I'm like, wait, what?
Did you ever do the 151s?
The Pokemon 151?
Yeah.
No, so like that's the set I really wanted to get into because it was like the original shit that because I haven't collected Pokemon cards, dude, since 1999 or 2000, like when it first
Same.
came out. And I knew nothing. So like now, like when I first start opening packs, I'm like, oh, a shiny one. Oh, this is gonna be good, and it's worth like 14 cents. And I'm like, what is this? There's like all new levels of shit. There's like, I could probably go on. I've watched so many YouTube videos, and I'm so much better, more informed now than I was like a month and a half ago. But like it's so different than when we were kids. Like it is like light years different.
I will show you. I have an extensive 151 collection. That's what got me back into it again. I once it stopped, because that's the only ones I know. I only knew the first 151. I don't know any of the other generations. And I've seen there's like this new one that came out, so people are lined up at Target outside to get these boxes and everything.
It is a madhouse trying to get. It's called Prismatic Evolutions. It's an EV. It's EV based, and like T-Dog, she like
I did it too.
was basically like she was taking she was like basically like blocking kids off, like trying to grab shit for me. But like it's EV based, and like that's like one of the classic characters. So like you always know. Actually, one of the cards I sent off today is an EV card. It's worth 100 ungraded, and it's worth 350 graded. So like if they give me a 10, so PSA is like the main grading platform. I know this is probably super interesting to everyone to listen to this, but
no, I understand what it is. Yeah, it's the
a PSA 10. It's worth $350 right now, and it's just a random pool. But Prismatic Evolutions is ridiculous because there's something called God Packs. Now, Burley, it looks like you're falling asleep, but so Prismatic Evolutions has God Packs, which is a Japanese thing. It's been the longest thing. It's never it's never been in America. But you could open a pack, and these packs, like a God pack, is typically worth anywhere from like 1,500 to 4 G's, because it'll have, like, depends on which one you open, it'll have literally all the best cards in the set. Like the one card right now ungraded is worth like 1,500 or $2,000. So it's probably worth, because a lot of people haven't gotten it graded yet, it's probably worth graded like 3 or 4 G's. And that's just one of those cards that would be in that God pack. So obviously, like, people are freaking out over that set because it's like the top 40 cards are worth ridiculous amounts of money.
It's a good pack.
It's a good pack.
I've seen those. I've seen those on TikTok where they have like all of like the rarity,
that's what Burley's saying.
like the whole rare packs of like these different kinds or whatever. But I see a lot of the sports ones too. Like I've seen the conventions for those and what people are selling. Like, and now people always get like Mike Trout 1-of-1s and everything. And
well,
it's
that's
very
what got
cool.
me into it. That's what got me back into it was TikTok, because people were doing what they call rip and ships. So they open the pack live.
Yes, I did it too.
If you buy it, it's your pack, and they're like, "Oh shit!" and they'll bag it, and then they send it to you. They put your name on it. I haven't purchased anything that way because I don't trust people. But
that one guy caught a lot of hell. He was like the biggest guy, and then he pulled some monster card and decided he wasn't going to ship it. Yeah.
Oh, that was the guy, the old NFL player that did that. The X1, the one that retired early to do that. I forget what company it was, but he was a piece of shit.
He was a lot of people, but there's been known instances where you see the person pull. Umbreon's the big card. It's worth like 1,500 or $2,000 right now, or even more. It might be 2,500 now. But people, like, as they're fanning it, they'll like move it off camera and then switch it out so that people don't realize, but people call them out because people know, like, you can typically see it, you know. But there's a lot of funny shit with that. But like, I mean, you pull a God pack, bro. I mean, you're talking like legit money. And that's like ungraded shit. You get those graded, then you're talking 5, 6, 7 grand for 10 cards that you pull out of a pack. So like, obviously I'm a degenerate gambler. So you're mixing like the nerd element of collecting cards and Pokemon, and you're mixing it with gambling, and it's like doing cocaine. You know, it's like
no.
no.
How dare you?
Yeah.
I know what cocaine's like.
Yeah,
It's
you're
not
not
like that.
you're not depressed afterwards for an entire week, dude.
Now,
You are if you spend like $500 and get nothing.
Oh, there's that too.
did you guys want to perhaps do our picks for this? Oh, actually, wait, do we need to do it this week? I guess we don't need to. I
I
forget
think
it's
we know
Pro
our
Bowl.
picks.
We can do it another week now. I forgot. There's no rush.
Yeah,
I forgot. Yeah, we got Pro Bowl.
I mean, we all know who's picking who here. Me and Burley are Eagles. You're gonna be Kansas City because you
don't
hate
know
the
that
Eagles
yet.
more.
You don't know
There's
that
no.
yet.
If you
Okay,
pick
again.
the Eagles to win the Super Bowl, I would actively sit here and shit my pants on camera.
Oh,
Pick the
wow.
Eagles, pick the Eagles, pick the
So-
Eagles, pick the Eagles,
oh.
pick the Eagles, pick the Eagles.
Now, I will leave you with this. Again, you have to remember that I'm surrounded by the Chiefs fans that are going to scream three-peat, which is
Ugh.
also very disgusting. So, but there's also the part where I work. If they win again, we get a lot more visitors, make me a lot
Who's-
more money.
Who's the
I'm
basketball
like-
coach that owns the term three-peat? He gets paid every time it's used.
Really?
Does he?
I'm pulling it up. Hold on.
While you're looking, I will. You'll get a kick out of this, Dubin. So obviously, the Washington Commanders are owned by the Sixers owner. Guess who?
Pat Riley.
The only.
Pat Riley.
Oh, really?
I know
Pat
that's right.
Riley owns numerous versions of the phrase three-peat. He's smart, dude.
So guess who's the only team in Philadelphia that didn't congratulate the Eagles on their victory?
WNBA.
I'll give you a hint. It was the Sixers. Sixers didn't say shit, and then people butchered them on social media. So they had all of the Eagles. They had like 10 Eagles at their game this past game, where they've destroyed the Lakers with nobody because Paul George and Embiid are basically like glass shell. Like they're literally made of glass, both of them. So
Who's the most famous white basketball players right now?
right now, I mean,
Oh, right now? Oh.
Jokic for the Nuggets.
Okay,
He's
I
probably
said
the
non-foreign white people.
non-foreign white people.
Oh,
I mean, look,
the guy on
he's
the
Serbian.
Lakers.
You don't get much more whiter than Serbian.
Well, I mean, I want American whites. Are there
Who's
any
that?
good American
Yeah.
whites?
That guy on the Lakers. Who's that white guy on the Lakers?
Austin Reeves.
Austin Reeves. Isn't he white? He's decent.
he
very
American?
yes,
Yeah,
he's
I think
very
so.
white. The guy that got traded from the Bulls. Used to play on the Lakers. Great defense. What the fuck
This
he
is a
play
lot
for?
harder than I thought it was going to be.
I know.
Um,
I know. So I was thinking about it, dude.
The left side of Klay Thompson.
Ah,
Dude, they had Blake Griffin on a podcast. He was on
we
one
might
of
be
the
drunk. Yeah.
and he was saying they're like what's his name?
Mark
dude?
Norman.
Mark Norman was like, "Hey, all right, let me ask you something." He's like, "Might be a little racist." He's like, "So, you're 50-50, right? You're like halfsies?" He's like, "Is that right?" He's like, "Yeah, that's right." He goes, "Do you like amp it up depending upon the situation?" He's like, "Do you go way this way for, you know?" And he's like, "Oh, yeah." He's like, "I'm on Carmelo Anthony's podcast after this." He's like, "I'm going to go on that podcast. I'm going to sit back like this. I'm going to have a chain on and be like, yeah, I was just talking with some whites."
He said he's code switching.
He's code switching. That's what he said people call it. Yeah, I was laughing about that. I only saw probably a minute clip, but it was pretty hilarious.
Why
I
do
saw
you
some-
mute yourself?
Because the buzzing's a little loud, and sometimes I cough. I got whenever I smoke the reefer, it gets me congested a lot, so I get very mucusy.
You gotta stop that, dude. It's bad for you. You should probably go straight edge, dude.
Mute
Like
my
this
mic? I
guy.
don't think it's gonna kill
This guy
me.
down here.
I'm straight edge now, dude. No booze, no cigarettes, no chicks, dude.
Still look
Also
pretty
known
homosexual to
as
me.
gay.
Chicks, dude. That's what I do. Just stuff them in my hiney.
Look, to be fair, I'm only drinking today because T-Dog over here, I had to leave. I left work early because T-Dog had to get a brain MRI. She's been getting this shit. You can Google it. It's called kaleidoscope eye.
It's an optical.
It's like an optical aura. So, like, you ever see a kaleidoscope?
Yeah.
We'll just be sitting here, and her one
People pay
eye.
good money to have vision like that with LSD, dude.
He said people pay good money to have vision like that on LSD. But I mean, she's literally. She said she'll kill you. She's like watching TV. She's like, it's coming, and like literally, she can't see out of her one eye.
My hand went numb.
Her hand went numb. Yeah, it was a bunch of shit. So we're just making sure she doesn't have like a tumor.
Is she gonna have a pirate eye? Like put an eye
But
patch
we've
on
been
her?
drinking ever since the MRI.
Yeah,
Throw that in.
yeah. We've been
Get her a
drinking.
mic, dude. This is killing me.
I know. We need to get her like. I'll
Tell
just
her-
take a mic and put it around the green screen.
Tell her to go climb a light pole.
Yeah.
Drinking started after the MRI.
We've been drinking for a bit, but we did.
After the MRI.
Okay, they know.
Okay.
They can hear you.
I had a drink during the MRI.
No one is thinking that you're drinking during the MRI.
I did.
And then and then we went to. I got a Costco membership. That's how old I am, I guess. Decided to get a Costco membership, so we were wandering around.
I give that 3 booms, dude. Boom,
no.
boom, boom.
Oh my gosh! I wish I was on an airplane
Yeah.
right now. This is terrible. But I don't know if did you guys still want to end her a little early? I mean, or did you guys want to
Jeez,
go
are
the
we
whole hour?
boring you this much?
No, Matt asked, so I didn't want to keep him
Oh,
waiting.
I didn't know Matt was asking. Oh, because he's a drunk.
That's why
He's
I
got a-
muted.
He's got a one-eyed. No, not Matt.
We need to give you. We need to give you a little. We need to give you a little taste of the booze, Burley. That's what we need to do. We need to like just pour it in a little bit. You're like,
Waterboard me.
There we go.
like you just pour it in.
How old is that? Is that from the 100 episode?
Yes, and I haven't had one sip since. That's that'll sit there forever until maybe I feel
Like
interested in
200th
one of
episode.
that, or when I get the courage enough to beat my wife. I don't know, one of the two. So probably by the 106th episode.
I think at the end of the 75 days, my little treat is going to be, I'm just going to do mushrooms. Let's do a podcast just on the mushrooms. It's hard. Y'all just going to see me out of nowhere. Just
Yeah,
I don't-
I don't.
Honestly, I don't think I'll be able to tell the difference.
okay, good. Yeah, good.
So one thing before I let everybody go here, if you guys want to end it early, I didn't ever get a yes or a no on that. But
I want to pick Death Pool, but I don't think we're all coming back together again ever.
I know.
It's
But-
tough to get us all together again, dude.
It is. But one of the ladies that I'm working with, she's always worn glasses. And so every single time now that I've seen her with her contacts in, I talked to her, I was like, hey, man, what's up with your eye? I was like, are you cockeyed now or everything? And she goes, shut the up. Am I? Nuh-uh. And I was like, put those glasses back on. I was like, that was correcting the out of your eyes. And she's like, are you serious?
Oh, God.
So I've convinced the people that I work with too. I was like, hey, look at her and just do this like the entire time. Like, and so she always looks at the maintenance guy and everything and calls him a fat. And so I was like, hey, next time she calls you a fat. And I was like, I just want you to say, hey, who the hell are you looking at? You know, and everything. So
No.
I'm over there. And so she's like, hey, fatty and everything. And he goes, who the hell are you looking at and everything? And she immediately just ran, fuck you. And I was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, what? I'm just, and she's like, I hate you so much. So she's now had contacts for like 10 days. And every single time, like even like the owner of the hotel, I was like, hey, man. I was like, I just want you to say, did you do something different with your eyes?
That's hilarious.
So he did it too. And she just like, and she won't curse in front of him. So she just like, oh, I don't wear my glasses anymore. And like, she looks at me, she's like, I'm like, So I will leave you guys with, unless, I guess, did you guys say yes on that?
I don't care, dude.
I mean, we're here, bro. I don't care.
You're not
Was there like
screwing us over. You're
game
screwing the
lined up?
listeners, dude.
Yeah. Did Matt have something lined up for us today?
I don't think so. We had, I had the picks ready, but then again, I forgot that we can wait and to see if everybody wants to get on here next week. I even wrote down everyone's name because I was like, well, you can get the final score prediction. And I was like, that'd be nice.
Where are we at? Yeah, where are we standing right now?
Me and Burley are tied. If
Here, let me get
if
it
I
on full
remember
screen
correctly.
so I can.
How?
let me
What
get
did
you
I
guys
lose?
Because you lost, didn't you pick the Bills?
I did pick the Bills. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so we are tied up. All right.
I think we're going into this game, and we might end in a tie, so we might have to find a tiebreaker because if you pick the Eagles, obviously I'm picking the Eagles, but
I'm definitely gonna get
I'm picking
last
the
place.
Eagles too. I'm not picking Mahomes.
Yes.
Mahomes can
So
die.
I think we're going to need to also pick the score,
That's what I was saying.
and then
I think
closest to the score would win.
Are y'all putting money on this? I'm thinking about
now that
putting
we're
money on
tied,
this.
sure.
I've never gambled the Super Bowl before. I think I'm going to this year. I found a way to a way to sports bet now. Don't tell the law, but I found a site.
Hold on, Matt. Oh, you're here. Okay. What if we do a body wrong Super Bowl block pool?
Is that squares?
Yes.
Okay. I've never heard
You
it
know how
called
that
block
works,
pool.
Steven? Yeah, it's a block pool.
I've been drunk several times and given somebody my money at the bar before on this, but I forget what it is. I know you have to pick like little blocks, and it's. But remind me.
No.
What is the rules on this?
No. So, there's numbers. Now, obviously, there's not many of us, so I don't know how we would work this. But typical T-Dog wants to play, so she's obviously part of the show. So what you would do is you would put numbers in a hat and draw them out, and that would be the score. So, but also along the top and bottom, it'd be like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, Eagles, Chiefs, whatever. And as you draw the numbers, that's kind of where you lie. So if you draw 1, 2, you're 1, 2 here. So like if the Chiefs, if it's 21-22 and it's 2-1, you would win that block. So
that's like a more difficult way of doing this. Usually you just fill out all the squares, get everybody to fill out the squares with their names, and then you just draw the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not in order, obviously, just as you pull them for the rights and the lefts. It's so much easier than what you just decided. That was a lot.
Well, normally we have a lot more people involved, and like I think I pay like $25 a block.
Dude, they doing one at my job that's $200 a square. That's crazy.
That's big money.
Oh no, dude! My owners, they go in on squares. They're in this one. They've been in for years. It's $1,000 a square. You're hitting like
you're doing well.
Yeah, you're hitting like a ridiculous. So they'll split like 2 or 3 squares between like some of our like top executives or whatever. But I think they hit a couple times last year, and I think the one time they won like $20,000. It's something absurd.
That's insane.
Yeah, like we're small fish down here. But I'm sure Matt, you're watching, so maybe we can come up with a fun way. That'd be kind of cool.
He does not like your squares, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Burley, why don't you read his response?
Square pools are for the gays.
And we have to cut it there. Hey, you know what? That's a great name for an episode.
Square pools are for the gays.
Men bet no pick squares.
What's no pick squares? Yeah, type all that.
Oh, not pick squares.
Men bet, not pick squares. Hey, squares is fun.
Squares is fun. I mean, it's all random.
This is why me and Max are a team. We understand squares is fun. Squares be fun, dog.
Why is it that I can bet in Kansas, but I can't jerk off? This is insane. I don't understand.
One or the other, dude. You can shove chips up your butthole. That's as good as it gets.
So everyone's going over to Kansas to bet, but everyone from Kansas is coming to Missouri to jerk off. Like, it's insane. It's just what a river.
Are there casinos in Kansas?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. But it's there's some Indian ones. And then there's
whoa. First, Peat.
Whoa. Indians? I don't know.
Yeah, the savages, you mean? Fire water drinkers?
Dude, the local high school next to where I live, they are the Savannah Savages. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking.
There's a high school down south of us. They're the whatever cotton pickers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I actually sent that to Tony. There was a video of them like panning through the gym, and it says cotton pickers and everything. And as it looks down, it says the N word on the bleachers.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
like,
fun fact: it's close to the border, so it's a primarily Hispanic school. That's what's. Yeah.
that's
Like even
insane.
even the football coach is a big fat giant Mexican guy. Yeah.
That's wild. But
Yet we cancel the Redskins? What
That's
the
what-
fuck?
so at the time of the Redskins,
We hell.
Yeah, what do you mean we? We're not on this team, as Matt would say. Whenever the Commanders were going through their name change or whatever, the school was like, "Hey, Savages is even more offensive. We can't have this." And people, of course, in rural Missouri was like, "You don't know nothing." So
Yeah, they held a town hall and they went.
they put little white children in like headdresses and everything. It was entertaining, but it's and they just wrote "Savage Pride" on everything.
Hell yeah.
Jesus
I'm into that, dude.
Christ.
It made it to national news, and guess what? The name did not change. So it's
You gotta
still
love
there.
the Midwest, bro. They will hold their ground.
Yeah,
they don't give up.
There's a whole trail of tears that they pulled down pretty hard.
They're like, "Did you see that we made it on ABC?" And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." And everything. They're like, "People are on our side," and I'm like, "It's okay."
All right.
Yeah, okay. But it's their mascot is a full blown Indian too, and everything. Because they're like, "That's not what it means," and I'm like, "Your
Matt
mascot
said, take that damn screen off you.
Oh shit! I always forget.
Yeah, I can concede to even starting to say X instead of Twitter now. I can almost say that, but I'll never call them the Commanders, dude. I refuse.
It's really hard for me
I
to
will
say,
just say
too.
Washington before I say the Commanders. I always forget their
Yeah.
name, honestly.
It's the Redskins.
They
It will
fucked up by
always
having
be
that
the
whole
Redskins.
year of just calling themselves football team.
Well,
that
that
messed
was
with my
like
brain.
that was the licensing thing. They couldn't something about the gap of it, and so they just went by the.
Speaking of Gap, that Lyft bitch does not have one.
God,
God touches her toes. That is. Oh,
She hasn't seen her toes in 5 years, dude.
oh,
that
probably
is-
longer.
How much to suck on the toes?
Nope. No.
She has strong toes, dude. Strong toes.
I would do
There's
some
some
nasty
Terry
things.
Crews toes, bro. They're flexing.
I'd
Yeah,
probably
watch
put a
this.
thumb in her ass for like $20. I don't know.
Dude, you'd have to. You realize, okay, to get to her asshole with your thumb to insert it and pull out a plum, you're gonna be this far into cheek.
That's kind of why I'm interested. Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah.
dude.
It's like birthing a cow.
I want to
Yeah,
artificially
You have like one of
inseminate
those
this woman.
long plastic gloves.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going raw, bro. I'm not wearing a glove.
Oh,
the noises she will make.
No
Oh
glove, no
Lord,
love.
oh
Mm.
oh, lordy, lordy, lordy.
Lord. Like a lamb. Get it all in that hand.
I'm gonna put both my hands in and see if I can clap.
And right when you reach the butthole, you hear chirp, chirp.
You know, Matt's like, for the love of God, that is the gong sound.
End the episode for the love of Jesus Christ.
Well, on that note, just let you guys know that we would give you guys a ride anywhere across town,
we would.
unless you're 489 pounds, because
Yeah.
my tires are getting a little low too. I got this front right one, keeps losing air pressure. I can't have you in that bad boy.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to cross state lines.
I got
with anybody.
I got 19s, and my car is. Yeah, you're not getting in the bucket seats. You will probably never get back out of my car. You'll die there.
This is just humble brag city. Calm down, dude.
Well, but we enjoyed your presence, but take your fat asses home, Matt. It's with that outro.
Beep, beep, beep.
You know he's not putting the music here, right? He's gonna.
He's gonna leave it the entire time. I would walk 500 miles.